Good evening. We are the Arcturians. We are happy to visit with you this evening.
Well, thank you very much for coming. We're very grateful to have you. Welcome, welcome.
We are here in alignment with the resonance of this vessel. This vessel has created an appropriate rendering for our vibration and presence.
Excellent.
We wish to reiterate that the primary purpose for this channel's relationship with ourselves and other entities she is channeling, is to bring through a high vibrational energy which is of service in recalibrating those who encounter the energy and upgrading their vibrational receptivity.
Good, and I'd like to soak up as much of that energy as I possibly can.
Yes, this is the idea. This is the intent. The words are secondary.
Yes.
We wish to continue to expand for this vessel and for other willing and ready persons the amounts of vibrational energy which we transmit and increase the length of time in which these vibrations can be sustained. So increasing volume and increasing capacity and sustainability for our higher frequencies. Increasing volume, capacity, and sustainability. This requires commitment and sacrifice on behalf of what you perceive to be sacrifice on the behalf of this vessel and any others willing or desirous of these types of encounters.
That's me. I'm willing.
Yes. And you are a partaker. Are you not?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I do my best.
And we encourage you to continue to perceive yourself as in unity with what we do through this vessel and not separate from it. You see?
Yes,
There's no separateness. Any separateness is a perception, a false perception on your part.
Right.
Now, we will guide you in this. This vessel has been compelled to be at the ocean side. There is great spiritual purpose in this. This is not a fancy or an egoic driven desire. This is for a high spiritual purpose. The ocean is the greatest power, force, life force, energy on the earth. This is her reason for being compelled there. It is the greatest source of life force energy, and to be near it is to engage it, to engage this life force energy and to move it with intention, use it with intention, harness it with intention. Her intentions can be vastly and exponentially magnified and multiplied in proximity, in collaboration with this life force energy of the ocean.
Okay, sounds like we need to make more trips to the ocean then.
When an enlightened one with consciousness enters the ocean, they may release their essence into the body of water, and the water can then be encoded with this enlightenment essence. As you've learned very well from Dr. Emoto, you see.
Yes.
And so imagine then one vessel or many, as it may transpire, who enters the ocean with this intention. And now imagine all of the ocean encoded. Imagine all of the ocean encoded with this intention, not just the drop under the microscope of Dr. Emoto, but all. You see?
Yes, that would be absolutely amazing.
And there will be some enlightened beings who will, in fact, there already are some enlightened beings who live on the coastlines, on various coastlines for these reasons. They understand that as they work with Source and with higher beings such as ourselves, they can transmit our higher vibrational energies and the very energies of Source, high levels of consciousness beyond your human experience, into the waters of the earth. And according to their faith, they can expand this influence to as much of the oceanic water as they desire. As the Holy Scriptures say, the love of God is more vast than the ocean itself, you see? And the Holy Scripture also says that the thoughts of God towards men, towards humans, is more than all the grains of sand on every shore. This is to say that the love emanation from Source to humanity is more vast than all the grains of sand on every shore.
So her just getting into the water is all that's necessary, or should she be sending a prayer or blessing the water or anything?
Yes, she is entering a meditative state and releasing her essence, which is the essence of Source, into the water. and then can envision, and we say envision with the understanding that it cannot fully embody the magnitude of its reality, but in envisioning this source essence filling every drop of the ocean, this envisioning is very much real in the realm of spirit. Very much a reality in the realm of spirit. Thoughts becoming things, thoughts becoming realities. The thought of source energy entering into each drop of water in the ocean, the thought of each drop containing the essence of life force energy and of source, and then allowing that essence to flow and flow and flow and flow and flow wherever the currents will take it. And there is a healing force in the waters of the earth, particularly in the waters of the oceans, because their consciousness is so vast and so large. There is no other life force energy on the earth whose consciousness is as large as that of the ocean. You would agree?
Yes.
It covers most of your planet.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you want to heal the earth, if you want Mother Gaia to release her healing in the earth, if you want Mother Gaia's healing force to be joined with Source's healing perfection and unity, join the consciousness of the ocean and saturate the consciousness of the ocean with intention, the intentions of Source, of heaven, of we, the Arcturians, and so many, 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 many others. And the ocean has the power to heal the earth and humanity. And all aspects, all species, all plants, all animals, all of humanity can be healed with the healing consciousness of the ocean.
So obviously, you know, we're going to the ocean in a couple of weeks. When we're there, should we open up and invite you and the Arcturian energy to come through us?
Yes, certainly.
And would it not be beneficial to do this to the rivers?
Yes, of course.
Yes. We can do that this weekend to the rivers and
yes,
the mountains.
Yes, we agree. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All rivers ultimately flowing into the sea.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, we hope that you have some small glimmer of the reality of which we are speaking here.
I believe I do.
And we also wish for you to have a glimpse of understanding of the grains of sand. You see, these are the work of the ocean. The work of the ocean. You see, understand the power and magnitude of the ocean, that it can create all these myriads upon myriads upon myriads of tiny bits of earth that have been refined and refined and refined and refined and refined by the power of the ocean, you see. And this is the power of the ocean for the earth, for all of its inhabitants, that all be refined by its consciousness. And we speak of refinement in the sense of a spiritual evolution towards perfection and paradise. And you have heard this vessel say many times, under the influence of Judah, sift and sort, sift and sort, sift and sort.
Yes.
It is these grains of sand that have been sifted and sorted by the great and magnificent consciousness of the ocean, you see. And this is the process of refinement and spiritual evolution to allow each one's cells, thoughts, emotions, experiences, lifetimes. This is the cyclical nature of incarnation, life, death, constantly the soul being sifted and sorted, as the floor of the ocean has been sifted and sorted into these tiny grains, you see.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And so be at rest in your soul. For whatever troubles you, understand it is, in the end, it will be no large thing, no obstacle, no boulder in your way. It will only be as the tiniest grain of sand in the end, as you continue to surrender to the evolution of your soul and its very lengthy, in your mind, eternal process to which there is no end or beginning, and therefore no hurry, no pressure, no angst. Nothing is needed but to simply flow in and out with the tides.
Okay. We are very grateful to any information that we can do to help bring God's will to this planet. So thank you for this information, and we will definitely use it.
Yes, and we will be there to enjoy these moments, this point of focus, of Source's attention upon the ocean, and the joining of Source's attention with the consciousness of the ocean. And you may heal your body in these waters and listen carefully for the consciousness of the ocean to speak to you.
Okay, thank you.